Yeah, but if he's a carpenter, like, can he just, like, reach into a tree and pull out a toothpick and be like, here, let me get that for you?
I don't think that's how toothpicks, like, come about.
Well, if you're skilled enough, you just, like, have a little scalpel and you're just like...
To me, it sounded like he was reaching into the very, like, the liquidy center of a tree and pulling out a... Hey there. How are you doing, listener? You're looking fine today. Welcome to Character Select, our 10th episode. My name is Brooks. I'm a character designer. I make characters. I'm sitting across with someone who I make video games with. Mm-hmm. Who are you?
I'm Mark. I'm a software developer, and today we have some ideas we've written down beforehand. Neither of us have any idea what the other person's ideas are. We're just going to try and form it all into one character.
Yeah, so with our ideas, we're going to make a game character, one like you'd find in a competitive multiplayer game.
Maybe.
They all go together.
Oh, yeah.
All 10 of them. We made it to 10 episodes, Mark.
Uh-huh. Exciting.
10 episodes.
And if it's not actually the 10th episode, we'll put this...
We can finally
this
quit.
Is episode number 12.
Welcome back.
Exciting.
We had to, like, scrap the last 3.
You're right.
Episode 7. I can't believe we made it to episode 7. Well, Mark, I've gone first the last couple episodes, which is very gentlemanly of you.
Yeah.
Would you like to go first?
Oh, yeah. I can't wait. All right. My first idea is superhuman carpentry. Mm-hmm.
Okay, superhuman carpentry. Does this involve, like, just never getting splinters? Could you be a completely mediocre carpenter, but if you never got a splinter, that makes you superhuman?
Maybe.
That's the carpenter that every other carpenter is jealous of?
I was thinking, like, he's ridiculously fast.
Nah, don't worry about that. I'm talking about the discomfort that a splinter brings and working around wood all the time and the hazard.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make him really good at woodworking.
Yeah.
Aren't you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Jerk. All right, no, yeah, okay, that's cool.
Or he's really strong and constructs massive things.
Oh.
Very quickly.
Like he can build a ship by himself.
Yeah.
Like a pirate ship by himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like the idea of, like, incredibly fast, like almost like, you know, how a beaver just makes a cloud around a tree and all of a sudden he's built a banister.
Yeah, because that's how it works.
That's how it works. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've never seen one do it, but I saw it on the television.
I just want everyone to know that I think our character's going to be a beaver. Doesn't have to be, though. I'm not pushing that direction.
I mean, yeah, it'd be cool if he was a beaver.
So, yeah, all right. I like superhuman carpentry.
Just some non-human characters.
Nice.
Up in here. All right. You hit me with your next idea. Or first idea.
My first idea to mingle in.
Right.
With superhuman carpentry.
Okay.
Obsessed with pointing out things in people's teeth.
Well.
Obsessed with it.
Obsessed with it.
Mm-hmm.
Do they also do something about it?
Hey, oh, sorry, you just got a little thing, right? I know this is a big moment for you. I know everything you've been working toward is culminating in this day, but you just got a little something right there. No, okay. I want you to get out what you're trying to say. I understand it's important to you. Just, you got a little...
I'm feeling very self-conscious right now.
Just right here.
I think I'm just going to leave.
Just right here.
Yeah, but if he's a carpenter, like, can he just, like, reach into a tree and pull out a toothpick and be like, here, let me get that for you?
I don't think that's how toothpicks, like, come about.
Well, if you're skilled enough, you just, like, have a little scalpel and you're just like...
To me, it sounded like he was reaching into the very, like, the liquidy center of a tree and pulling out a...
Hand goes right in the tree.
Yeah. It pulls out a...
Tree screams in shock.
This dude's like Jenga, but with real trees. Every tree is built like a Jenga. Jenga tower of toothpicks.
This is how he loves showing off his carpentry ability, because he'll produce a toothpick.
Oh, here's a toothpick for you.
Yeah. It could still be a beaver.
Mm-hmm. It's true. It could be. And all the more so when you've got prominently displayed teeth.
There you go. Yeah. Perfect.
See, that's why I worked that in earlier in the episode. It's called foreshadowing, because it's going to be a beaver. No, it doesn't have to
I don't even know what that words mean. That's really exciting.
It's like a backstory, but
Um,
a front story.
what's a backstory?
It's like foreshadowing. No, it's not. Never mind. Anyway, okay, cool. So you want to move on?
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes we get too absurd.
Loose fish sink ships.
See, I like your ideas because mine are written in a similar style to this. This is
Okay,
good.
great.
Loose fish sink ships.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, morally loose fish are sinking ships.
Exactly.
Don't swim through
Someone
this.
gets it.
Don't swim through this section of the ocean. It's a bad crowd.
Sure.
Well, I like to think that our superhuman carpenter
Right.
is like his means of mobility is building a pirate ship underneath him, but because of the constant like hitting of fish against
Right.
his ship, he's constantly having to rebuild it. So it's like it's almost like he's building a bridge over the water in front of him and behind him. At the same time. Like behind him, it keeps disintegrating due to fish.
Why do the fish hate him?
I don't know. They're very loose.
Because he keeps like pointing out stuff in their teeth, little algae and stuff, and
Yeah.
they get pissed off.
Get out of here. We enjoy our loose set of hygiene standards.
I now regret
The word loose.
this idea. Yeah. Okay.
So he's building the ship in front of him
Sure.
as it's sinking behind him.
right. Okay.
That's the only way he does it. Where's he getting the wood? Who knows, dude? This is our video game.
His
Hit
ship is
backspace
so.
on that comment right now. This is our scene.
Just wait. It'll make sense at the end. Okay.
We have no idea how it gets there. Yeah. No, that's cool.
All right.
Nice.
Next idea.
My next idea. We've got like a good
Thing going.
This is pretty
Yeah.
good
Better
thing.
than the internet, please.
My second idea is Cool Whip, Bull Whip. It rhymes.
Yeah, I know it rhymes. Oh, I know it rhymes. That's about all I know about that. Cool whip, bull whip. So there's a whip
Right.
with no.
Right.
No. Interpreting it in my head right now. My interpretation nation is that there is a like aerosol can looking Cool Whip thing, but when you shoot it out, bullwhip comes cracking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how functionally that's different than like a regular bullwhip, but that's cool. I like the idea of it. Hey,
Yeah.
stuff doesn't have to make sense.
Right.
Back off, you fish.
So yeah, he's mad at the fish. Get out of here, fish.
Yeah.
You look disgusting with that algae in your mouth.
Right.
Here, let me hit you with my bullwhip in a can.
I don't think you can take a bullwhip on airplanes, but neither, you can't take aerosol on airplanes either.
He's,
So
he's not on that. He's not on an airplane.
he's not on an airplane.
You're right.
Maybe he would though if he wanted a vacation, just to enjoy himself for once, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe after 10 episodes, he's feeling a little underappreciated. I'm trying to create drama.
I have no idea where you're getting at. I pay
Maybe he
you
wants
well.
to be more appreciated.
Okay. Right.
Maybe he wants his friend to like, comment, and subscribe a little more.
Maybe he wants his friend to subscribe to his Patreon.
This is nonsense, and Mark and I's friendship is not in peril.
Okay. So yeah, right now the Cool Whip can shoots out a bullwhip
Right.
and scares the fish off.
Krakow. I was sort of wondering, my airplane tangent was about, like, why is it in a can? Maybe we could think about why it's in a can.
Maybe it's a brand new product and he's in charge of transporting, but because it's aerosol, he can't bring it on a
Ooh.
plane, so he has to ship it somewhere.
Dude! Perfect.
Okay,
Well done.
great. So that's why he has so many,
Yeah.
and so he gets even madder because he's using the product.
Right.
He's like, just get away,
In
fish!
order to get rid of the
I'm
fish.
so mad.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
great.
What's your third idea, Mark?
My third idea is, hey, you kids, get off my prawn.
Get off of my prawn.
Yeah.
This is really nautically themed, just immediately. I think because you had fish and prawn. Okay. Why are the kids on his... Is it a giant prawn?
I would assume.
Yeah. Is it his prawn date?
I don't think so. I thought it was just a giant.
Is our superpowered carpenter a large prawn?
I don't think so. He might ride around on one though.
The only problem I have with this is a very astute person pointed out that our character will be a beaver by the end of the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I forget who said that.
But I'm having second thoughts. Maybe it's a prawn. Alyssa said from downstairs. So we're gonna kill that one.
Well, I'm kind of agreeing there because
Yeah.
I don't really like a character being a giant prawn.
It's kind of creepy.
Okay, so he's traveling across the ocean.
Yeah.
But when your ship is disintegrating,
Right.
it's probably not that seaworthy. It probably doesn't have a lot of momentum going on its own.
Sure.
So it needs to be pulled by something.
Oh, perfect.
So a giant prawn
Yeah.
is a pet that he keeps around for special voyages like this.
But he can't ride on the back of the prawn because the prawn gets like scared and bucks anyone off of it. So when kids get on the back of his prawn, it's like, hey kids, get off my
when
prawn
he pulls
for
them
your own
forward.
sake.
Yeah.
Yeah. For your own sakes.
Great. Okay, yeah.
He's a good guy.
He's nice. Yeah. He gets a little mad at the fish.
But I think this is our third like mount character.
Little does he know that the prawn is actually betraying him and telling the fish where he is
because the fish.
I have no idea.
Right.
I have no idea. Yeah, it is our third mount character.
Yeah.
Because we had Normal Knight.
Sophie and the Star Skipper.
Yeah. And
this guy.
that was it, right?
And this guy.
It's okay.
It's all right.
Lots of characters have mounts.
It's cool.
Okay. Cool.
You want my third idea?
Yes, I do. I forgot you had one.
My third idea is shooting hoops and eating scoops.
Just because it rhymes doesn't make it a good idea.
Oh, hold on. I didn't say that with enough of a radio announcer-y kind of voice. Shooting hoops and eating scoops.
Just picturing like a basketball player just eating ice cream after the game with a big grin on his face because he just won.
Yeah.
All right. Shooting hoops and eating scoops.
Yeah.
Huh.
This is what I think is a beautiful 5-word poem that I've written about summertime.
Oh, okay. Great.
I just, hold on. Pat myself on the back there. It's a beautiful I'm starting to tear up. It's a 5-word poem about summertime, and it's timeless, and it's real.
Maybe our beaver dude is sad because he's constantly traveling all over the world and he doesn't get to enjoy seasons for very long because he's always on the move.
Yeah. So that's his tragic backstory. It was summertime before he had to set out across.
Yeah, that was alarming. We got along so far in our episode without coming up with a tragic backstory for our character.
Which is
all right,
it's
so
sad in and of itself that we had.
He just wants to eat the scoops.
Yeah.
And shoot some hoops.
Right.
But instead...
But with great power comes great responsibility. It means that you gotta take aerosol.
He's the only one
bullwhips
that could transport this stuff because the fish are really mad about global warming because it's making things like bad for them.
Right, including aerosol cans.
Right, and aerosol cans help with global warming.
And he's like, listen, guys, this is the only way bullwhips can exist.
Right.
Yeah.
And so if you put it on a regular tanker ship, they'll just sink it. And so he can actually rebuild the ship. And he has a giant prawn to pull it. So he's all set.
I just remembered what I have to draw, like all these things together. Giant prawn. I think 85% of this is going to be submerged. That way I can like get through this illustration in less than 6 hours.
That's fine.
I'm kidding. Well, okay.
Makes sense to me.
What's his gameplay all about there, sir?
Wow. Yeah. He's a pretty big guy to be on the field of play there.
So is he building up a momentum meter that allows him to like rebuild his ship at a sustainable rate? Otherwise, like if you've damaged him recently, if you've stunned him, which we have a lot of stunning characters in this makeshift universe.
Everyone's just stunning each other all the time.
Yeah, so that like causes him to lose speed, and he starts like dropping into the water, and his his boat kind of acts as a little bit of a shield that he's constantly trying to
Right,
like,
that's
rebuild.
his health. If he loses his boat, he
Yeah.
loses his means of livelihood, and he just gives up.
Yeah, and he's in the water. He's getting like just like fishes are like whacking him across the forehead,
Slapping him, yeah.
Yeah.
And he has like one can of bullwhip spray left.
Right.
And he's like,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, and that's another thing he can do is he can bullwhip at enemies.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then as he sinks, he's like, giant prawn, help me. And it just watches with its cold, lifeless eyes as he sinks into the abyss.
That's his ultimate ability is like bucking Prawnco.
Fucking Bronco.
Because the prawn's trying to buck him off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Nice.
so like he's just flailing around.
Right.
A lot of our ultimates are flailing. 10 episodes in, we're noticing patterns. But this is some wholesome fun.
Yeah.
I do enjoy
Some fun. Okay, yeah. Well, some decent game. Well, he's already got the bullwhip in a can, so
it. Yeah.
I mean that's pretty lethal up close ability. Wouldn't want to get close to that guy, to that
Exactly.
little beaver.
Exactly.
All right, cool.
It's cool. What's his
Exciting.
name? There's got to be some cool woodworking terms.
Yeah.
Some woodworking pirate terms. No, there's nothing really pirate related to him. He's
Maybe
just
it
a,
could be
a
riff
water
on Bob the
courier.
Builder.
Yeah.
Beef
the
the Builder. Can we use that?
Absolutely not. There's all of my like nautical terms are evading me at the moment.
Beaver the Builder.
Beef the builder. Gosh. He's got this thing about things being stuck in your teeth.
Yeah, true.
So there's something very fastidious about that. I don't know. You know, he could Well, okay, yeah, like Buccaneer is like a pirate, and then like a Bucktooth is like a beaver. Bucktooth and ear.
The bucktooth and ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
That's a mouthful.
I'm not jiving with that.
Nah.
Cool, Daddy. Just wait for Taylor to get home.
I
got it.
Shipwright is like, no.
Shipwright is a thing. I think I got it.
What?
Mark.
What?
So the whole like thematic narrative surrounding of our character is that he's wood in water, which is it's a tough place to be because wood is gonna warp. So he's warp tooth. Let's just go with that.
Warp tooth?
I think warp tooth works because it's like you
Fine.
know trying.
Sure. Warp tooth.
Warp tooth.
Warp tooth the Buccaneer.
Warp tooth, the buck tooth and ear.
The bucktooth.
Wowzers.
Gosh.
My goodness, Mark.
All right.
10 episodes in and we're almost starting to get the hang of this.
Nice.
Wow. So after we record this and before you hear it, I'll be illustrating Warp Tooth, the buck tooth and ear. Ugh,
Just
yikes.
drop that ending part.
And Mark will be writing a bit of a summary. If you'd like to see those things, you can head over to Character Design Forge on YouTube if you're not there already, so you can see whatever comes about from this. We're also on iTunes. Reviews help. Ratings help. Yawns don't help. Mark.
Sorry.
It's okay.
All right.
And we're on patreon.com/bageldenizen if you want to support the show and hear episodes a week early. That's the part that you get a piece of for supporting.
Okay.
I pointed at you, Mark. I was pointing at the listener.
I'll subscribe when I have.
Oh no,
when I
it's
have
not.
some extra cash. I'm kind of on hard times right now. I don't have a lot of money. Hey, you think you could do me a drawing for free or something?
Oh,
I'll
totally.
Shout you out on Twitter.
Oh, what? You don't even have to do that. I'll just become your employee for nothing immediately. Thanks for listening, guys. Had fun. Okay, so as you watch this art time lapse, here's a quaint little write-up we have for Warp Tooth. Plenty of smugglers have been offered one last job, one big ticket to retirement. It's rare for these opportunities to be presented to carpenters, however. I wonder why that is, Warptooth thought to himself, as the sun began to creep over the watery horizon. While nighttime was peaceful, daytime brought furious fishes, flailing at his floating wooden transport. The surly beaver yanked the reins on his massive prawn, and glanced at a pile of fresh lumber, set aside to repair holes flailed in the ship. Let's chew this. Watch her to wigger, she's a proper Julie Jew. Give her a sheet, let her rip with a voice to pull her through.